What is going on, guys? It is Sniperpigeon again with some Ghost Recon Wildlands, and in this video, where I am is in Kuwani at the combat outpost at latitude 14.14, longitude 65.76. And as you can see, this outpost has two miniguns, a SAM launcher, drone jammer, alarm, and a power genny. And while we're here, I wanted to show you some tips to make you a little bit better of a Ghost Recon player if you aren't already. This is geared towards obviously not the experienced like tier 1 level 1 type people, but it's always good to try to look at ways to improve yourself, right? So all right, tip number 1 is going to be geared towards cosmetics specifically. So if you look at your loadout and you're like, okay, cool, I look all right, but I don't like these magazines or something like that. And if you rotate, you can see my pistol mags. So this loadout you can actually change cosmetically based on the items that you have. So say if you only really use one gun and your second gun's just kind of meh, just in case, and it's a rare occasion thing. So if you barely snipe and you always use an assault rifle or something like that, you can always just get rid of that gun altogether and just switch it with something else. Here's an example real quick, that way it doesn't sound stupid. So say if I don't use an assault rifle and I'm only a sniper, I could change this to, say, this right here, the SAS G12, and once I hit G here, my magazines for my assault rifle are gone, and now I have shotgun shells all around. It's pretty awesome, right? And then you're probably like, oh, where's that HDI ammo that you have? Well, it's a secondary, so it's not too prominent, but if I was to change that to, say, the MK48, and it still doesn't show, right? There we go. Alright, so I got my MK48 here, got my shotguns on the side, shotgun right there. That's it. So you can actually change your cosmetic of your vest based on the weapons that you're carrying. So it's just food for thought. Not going to make you exactly a better player, but just throwing it out there because I think it looks cool. So I'm just going to put myself here with the HTI, and I'm just going to give myself, let's just see, we'll give myself the G2. Okay, so if I go into the HTI and doesn't matter which between these two, because you can always equip the suppressor later, which is going to be the next tip. With a sniper, with this regular HDI that I have with a suppressor, if I was to shoot something, say, that's far away, you see that? You see how long it took for the bullet to hit? That's with a suppressor on. So if I was to remove that, it actually lands almost twice as quick. The bullet actually lands. Kind of hard to see. And of course I'm suspected now, which is not really where I wanted to go with this. Just gonna run back, but okay. Alright, let's just do it like this. If I was to shoot this rock, see, that's almost instantaneous. But if I was to equip the suppressor, and I even moved a little bit forward, you can see the delay. It's not a whole lot, but that delay is a little bit. It's compensation to think about if you're using regular sniper rifles. If you're not using something like the Desertec HDI, that's a pre-made sniper rifle, or one of the other ones, it's already made for you that you can't really do anything for, like the Warhawk and the Lanza Sangrada. So if you're not using these snipers or below, yeah, don't even worry about it. It's meant for like MSR, HTI, and all the other ones that are in here. So your velocity is actually much faster without the suppressor, so make sure you keep that in mind. And, okay, the next step here is going to be more geared towards base assaults.
Get down before they see you.
Okay, whatever. So if I was to be, as an example,
Deploying drone.
right here. Okay, well there's a jammer. Normally, before you go through anything, you want to throw a drone and be able to scope it out, right? Unless you're just going buck wild and just turning corners without looking and all that stuff. Well, if you look at something like this whole base in front of me, it looks kind of like a big gaggle of buildings. If you're trying to look at it real quick and find, say, the SAM site or the power generator, put on thermal vision,
Submachine gun. He's alone.
SAM
I
site,
got eyes on an air defense system.
it automatically marks the drone jammer and the power generator.
I got eyes on a generator.
Makes it very nice and easy, and of course you can make out helicopters and small light fixtures at that point as well. But it makes everything so much easier and so much cleaner to look at when you do it that way. And on that note, next tip, the drone jammer, say if it was behind thick walls or a building and you couldn't get to it from where you were at, and you don't want to move a whole lot. If you don't know this, if you remove your HTI suppressor, or most other snipers for that, you can shoot the power generator.
They got no juice.
Oh, if I can hit it, that'd be great. Then you can actually blow up the power generator. And I think I did one too many shots, but it definitely did one too many shots. As you can see, the drone jammer is no longer moving. And if I was to get this out, look at that, beautiful. And I probably shot it 3 times too many. But now I can do spotting and mortars and all that good stuff if I wanted to just mortar the SAM site, fly away or something. Makes everything that much easier.
Damn, they did
Right
not
there,
like the
see?
sound of that.
Nice and easy. So that goes into those tips right there. So I will see you guys in a second for a final tip. Just let me run away from these guys and fast travel. Alright guys, we're back, and for your final tip, I'm just going to throw this out there. It's kind of, somebody might call me cheap for it, but when it comes to doing your challenges, and this just happens to be my challenge this week, the Season 3, week 1 out of 6, doing these missions. If you look at it, it actually doesn't say nothing about using Tier 1 mode for these. The only thing it does say is for the last step, in extreme difficulty. That is it. So meaning for these first 2 missions out of the 3 altogether, you don't have to use extreme at all. You can just turn off Tier 1, you can put it on arcade mode if you want to see where the enemies are and all that easy stuff, and basically be immortal because they don't do crap for damage to you anyways until you come to the last one, and then just put on extreme, and again, you still don't need Tier 1 activated. That's it. You can beat those on easy mode and still get all the rewards just the same. You get all the experience and the resources and skins and all that beautiful stuff. So that's all. That's going to be all for your tips today, guys. Again, this was Sniperpigeon. Make sure you leave this video a like if you liked it, and subscribe to see more Ghost Recon content like this and other games that I love to play. I'll see you guys in the next one.